What's going on? It's Jeff Luckel, born and raised in the beautiful city of Hamilton. I play guitar for Absorb, and here we go. You know, some of my main influences growing up were obviously my parents, God, Korn, System of a Down, lots of new metal, Limp Bizkit for sure. It's right up there with God. Yeah, my parents for sure. So, I still remember what got me into metal and hardcore. I was in high school, some computer class or some shit, and somebody threw on Nerdy by Poison the Well, and that shit just blew my mind. I had never heard anything like that, and that song is still, like, gives me chills. Love Poison the Well. The first concert I ever went to was the Beach Boys, and they performed at Wonderland. Must have been like, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 9 or 10. But all I wanted to do is go on rides. I didn't give a fuck about the Beach Boys. I still fucking, I mean, they're alright. But all I wanted to do is go on rides. The first metal show I ever went to, that's a different story. I was like 14, 15, maybe 17, 16-ish. And I went to go see System of a Down. Incredible band. But Meshuggah opened for them, and I'd never heard of them ever in my entire life. And that shit blew my fucking mind. Obviously, everybody knows Meshuggah's incredible. But that was the first metal show I really went to, and I'll never forget that. My favorite shows I've ever been to, well, I've seen Dillinger Escape Plan about 6 times, and every time it fucking blows my mind. Saw them once on Warped Tour, and it was just like climbing up on the stage, like fucking hanging off the rafters, just swinging the mic stand like all over. People were leaving the pit bleeding everywhere. It was the craziest shit ever. He's running on top of people. Another great show I saw David Gilmour, and he absolutely crushed the ACC. That was such a beautiful show. Like I was tearing up listening to his solos, and like that influenced my guitar playing incredibly. Freddie Gibbs I saw down at the Danforth last year. That was my first rap show that I've ever been to, and that guy fucking blew the roof. Gibbs killing it. Yeah, but Dillinger takes the top notch for sure. Craziest shit I've ever seen at a show. So, maybe 21, 22, we were fucking in Escape the Square at the time. Took a party bus out to London to play a show with Our Lady of Bloodshed. My boy Wally Warwick got us that show. He's a fucking great guy. So we get out there, rocking along, fucking killing the show. Everybody starts moshing. It's going crazy. Like, it's getting intense. Fucking bartender gets on the PA. He says, "No more mosh. You guys gotta shut this shit down. You gotta fucking shut it down." Everybody keeps moshing. We're going hard. He fucking cuts my mic, because I was singing at the time. Cuts my mic, and everybody loses their shit. Just fucking starts smashing the bar up. Like, fucking flipping pool tables, throwing glasses, bottles everywhere. Our fucking poor bus driver's just running through the chaos, and he's just fucking like looking like to get out of there. And we just got out, and cops came. We made her though. Past and current bands. So out of high school, we started up Within Reach. It was a melodic kind of metalcore thing. I was singing back then, and we were doing good, you know, for like 19, 20-year-old kids back, like fucking almost 20 years ago now. And the scene wasn't anything like it is now. That shit, like we were doing good, like we were having fun playing Transit, playing fucking AFB, the old ass Absinthe, fucking festivals downstairs, upstairs. Then after Within Reach, we started up Escape the Square. That was like more of like a mathy tech metal band, and we were playing a lot of festivals and like good ass shows down at AFB, Casbah. The Doors wasn't really popping back then, but the old Absinthe, we were doing festivals upstairs, downstairs. That was a lot of fun. But now I am in the greasy death doom band Absorb. Been there for about 10 years, playing guitar instead of singing, and things are going good, man. We got a new album coming out in July, and it's sounding fucking heavy. So what I like the most about being a musician is being able to see all of your creative thoughts and like, 5 dudes getting together, just putting their minds together, and like when you write that new song and you jam it out for that first time and you fucking nail it and you all look at each other and you're like, holy shit, man, like that's the one, bro, that's the fucking one. Like that is when being a musician like is worth all this shit. What I dislike about being a musician is like the copious amount of female attention. Like that shit's fucked up, man. Like, okay, I get it. I play in a band. Great, that's cool, man. But I do this shit for the homies, always. For my boys. Alright, so my favorite food is fucking weed and beer. For the last question, what's my most useless talent? It's probably playing guitar. Yeah, it's not very useful for me at this point in time. Alright, I just want to say a big thanks to Steve for having me out to do this, and everybody out there, listen to the new Absorb album dropping out July 14th. It's called Rot, and if you haven't checked out the new single called Despair, check that shit out on all available online platforms. Thank you and have a good night.